the Q Master Show. Last week we touched on issues on how to choose a cue. Basically this week we're going to go on to actually going on and showing you some kind of certain differences in cues so that you can make a better choice. Firstly, our cues come in different types of wood. Basically the two different types of wood is maple. Let me show you one. This is a maple cue. Mostly guys who choose them like to have a smoother feel of the cue, so the maple cue is what gives you that. It's a softer wood, so it requires a little more care. So a good cue case with your maple cue will go well. Although I'll suggest a cue case for all your cues if you want to take good care of them. Okay, that's the maple cue. Okay, moving on, we have the next type of wood that is used to make cues, and that is ash. It's a slightly stronger wood. It's a wood that is basically preferred more by snooker players, although a lot of pool players also prefer to use ash cues. Okay, that's the ash. Okay, those were basically the two popular choices in cues. And then moving on from there, there are different types of cues that are also made, and we're looking at the graphite cues. This is something that is not really used by many players, but just to give you a choice for something that is stronger and more durable is a graphite cue. Okay. Then we have our cues that are basically made in different types. There are different types of joints. There's the straight pieces. Personal choice is a straight piece because in my opinion that the more mechanics to a cue, the more things that can go wrong. So I choose a straight piece. Then of course moving on from there we have the 3/4 joint. That's the cue that opens up here. These cues are mainly made in this way for portability, for people who need to move the cues around often. There are often guys who actually store their cues at a club that they normally play at, so they don't actually take the cues away with them, but then the guys who play at lots of different places, and they prefer to transport their cue with them. So we have the ones that are in joints with 3/4, they open up in that fashion, so that there are also cue cases that fit these 3/4 joints. Moving on from there, we have the cues that open up into two pieces, which is opening up in the center. And obviously, again, guys choose portability, so they have a two-piece cue. Then, of course, together with your cue and choosing them, you need to choose the right tip. That's basically at the point of the cue there. With that, let me introduce you to a guru with regards to Q-tips. He actually introduced me to the talisman tip, which I've never moved on from. It's a very durable tip. So let me introduce you to Mr. Cuban Woodley, who will introduce you to tips and all the different types of tips that are available in the market.
Hi guys, my name is Cuban. Welcome to the Q Master Show. Today we're going to be helping you to select a tip and select what type of tip is right for you, what type of brand you should use, or basically giving you the different types of tips in the market. Basically there are three different types of tips you can use. You can either use a hard tip, you can use a soft tip, or you can use a medium tip. There are various brands. You obviously have Elk Master, which is a very popular brand. We have Blue Diamond, which is also another popular brand. Most of the old players refer to them as a diamond tip, which is a misconception. If it was diamonds, it would cost millions of rands. So it's actually just basically leather. There's very little difference between Blue Diamond and Elk Master. They're both made by the same company, Tweeton, which is in the USA. The Elk Master is slightly made with a slightly thinner leather than the Blue Diamond. And obviously, with the modern game, we have now seen layered tips make its way into the game of pool, snooker, and 9-ball. The popular ones being the Muri tip, the talisman tip, and the Komui tip. Basically, all those tips just give you a little bit more consistency than the elk, and obviously they're a little bit more expensive than elk, sometimes up to about 10 or 12 times the price of a standard elk. You need to discover your game and what is best for you. Are you type of player that's strong with a screw shot, or you type of player that is strong with a follow-through shot? If you're strong with a follow-through shot, then you need to start using a harder tip. If you are strong with a screw shot, then you need to start using a softer tip to just balance it out so you become equally as good with both shots, which is very important in positional play and very important to our game. I would recommend that take an elk tip, compress it for a few days in a vise to get a little bit of consistency and medium strength hardness, and put it on, play with it for a couple of days and see how you feel. If you feel it is too hard, then try the process again. But basically the tip selection is definitely a trial and error method. There's no proven method, but if you want to go to snooker, you'd see most of the top snooker players have all won using either blue diamond or an elk master tip. None of them have won using a layered tip. But personally, I use a talisman layered tip, and I hope this has been some valuable information for you, and I hope you use it in the future to improve your game. Thank you.